I put my pack down and I want to unpack it and get the bear canister out. But here it is. It's just jammed in here so tight. I'd have to reach down underneath to pull it out, which is a real pain in the you-know-what. It'd be really great if it just had a harness or cord or something around it that I could just grab and pull it out. Maybe I can make something. And there, I've made a cord that I can just come in here and grab this guy and pull it right out. What do you think? I like it. Here's my pack with the barricade next to it with the Z-line harness that I made. And I realize that not everybody can fit their canister or wants to fit their canister inside their backpack because it might be full of other things. So one common thing you see is that people put the canister outside their pack on the top. They might have the canister empty and their food in their backpack, but then put the empty canister on the top. And they sometimes use a V-strap for that. And I have such a V-strap that I could use with my pack. But this V-strap weighs 15 grams, and the Z-line here only weighs 8 grams. And so I could put this on the top, and I have a loop here so that I can actually use the single strap, come around through this loop, and then just clip it in. So this can be used to carry the canister on the top. When you set your canister up for the night, you really don't want anything that a bear can grab a hold of. And so what I have here is an easy way of using a micro line lock to be able to just take this off and put this back on. So there might be many ways that one could use, or many ways of tying on this harness, but I chose this as my first go round, and it's actually pretty easy to put on and off. So, and then just tighten up the line lock here. And that's why I have the 5-fold symmetry here. That is part of the construction here and here, to just be able to center this on the bottom and use it both to grab out and to put into the pack, and also to be used to make a harness that I can carry on the top of my pack if need be. Or maybe I can lend it out and give it to somebody else. In any event, I had all the materials, so it didn't cost me anything to put this together. And you can actually make something similar. You don't have to tie it exactly like I did, but I find it's pretty easy. As a bonus, you may recall that I have umbrella poles here on the sides, and if I pull these poles out a little bit, I can actually put the barricade over the poles here, and then put the strap around. And this guy is not coming off of this pack. Okay, he is on there basically forever. It's solid even with the one strap. And the cool thing is if I can even set this down sideways and I can sit on it. It'll just be fine. Although I think I just crushed my water bottle there. So I suppose I should look out. Oh, I did. I should look out for that. Anyways, I can have a chair for those rest stops while backpacking and not have to take my bear canister out to use it as a chair. So a bonus for the harness. Inside the pack, outside the pack. Thanks for watching. This just shows how I made the two 5-fold symmetry end pieces. I found a 2-liter soda bottle that had 5-fold symmetry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I modeled it after that. The circumference of this is about 350 millimeters, so I said 350 divided by 5 is 70 millimeters, and I made a jig to tie loops 70 millimeters apart, and this mark here helps me set up the loop. So if we look at this, I'll just pull one of these off and you can see that it is 5-fold. I've used loops here at the end, bowline, and I chose this because I had a pair of Z-line cords that were about the right distance. I made mistakes and I had to retie a couple of times, but these loops are quite small, probably about a centimeter coming out from there, and that took some tricks too. So these are going to go on the ends of the bear canister, and I will thread through in a zigzag fashion the cords that I have a cord that should fit that, and if not, I'll add another cord. So this is kind of reminiscent of a snow tire chain, okay, where this is on the inside of the wheel, this is on the outside of the wheel, basically the two flat faces of the bear can cylinder, and I will zigzag between with another cord. This should weigh under 10 grams for this harness. And this just is to show a close-up of how this worked, that I had the spacing right, and I would just move this to this and tie a new one. Pretty easy once the idea was thought of. And this guy is not coming off of this pack. Okay, he is on there basically forever. It's solid even with the one strap. And the cool thing is if I can even set this down sideways and I can sit on it, it'll just be fine. Although I think I just crushed my water bottle there.